I'm Senior Corporal Melinda Gutierrez with the Dallas Police Department. Today we're talking to Detective Eric Barnes regarding the homicide of Earnest Griffith Jr.
On August 15, 2013, at 7:34 p.m., we received a call at the 3600 block of Sunnyvale regarding a male and female shot at location. Earnest Griffith and his wife, Sharona Griffith, were sitting inside their vehicle, parked in front of their house, having a conversation, when two males walked up on them, pointed guns at them, and demanded property. At some point, a struggle occurred between Earnest Griffith and one of the suspects, and the suspect shot him. Ernest's wife, Sharona, was also shot during the incident, and the suspects fled on foot. I do think there's someone out there that knows more about this offense, and whether it's a small piece of information that may seem irrelevant to someone else, it may turn out being the break that I need to solve this case.
What would you like to tell us about Ernest?
Great personality, never met any strangers. For birthdays, Christmas, holidays, he was there. I mean, without asking or without a clue, he knew his parents. And he always tried to keep us happy.
Dad, what we gonna do for Mom? You know her birthday's coming up. I said, well, we do the same thing we do every year. Well, you do what you gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I do, you know. And then he always outdo me. I'd have one little gift, he'd come in with 5 or 6, you know. I said, see there, you got me again. He said, well, that's your wife, my mother.
We take everything for granted. And by God giving him to me for 40 years, 364 days.
41. He would have been 41 the next day.
40 years, 364 days. I thank him. I thank him for those days and that time. He couldn't have gave me a better kid. You know who did it? Anything about this case? Please call Detective Barnes.
And give us closure.
And just give us closure so we can live on. It's been a year and 5 months today.
Or look at Ernest's picture and say to yourself, you know, what if it was my brother or my sister or something, and you know, and I had information, because it's not snitching when you're trying to get someone off the street that actually needs to be off the street, because it could be your family member next, and you know, that's what you have to look at. So if snitching is getting somebody like that off the street, then I feel freely. I would tell it in a minute.
If you could say something to the person who committed this murder, what would you say?
I would like you to ask yourself, you know, how do you feel about what you've done to us? You know, I know somewhere down, you know, you have to have feelings, and you got to look back and say, you know, I did this thing, and now I'm looking back on as time go by, I look and say, you know, I did a terrible thing. And this family here did not deserve to be where they are now talking about this. And so if you got any kind of heart, any kind of feeling about anything, please just do the right thing.
I'm not angry. At first, I was. I'm not going to sit here and tell you a lie. But the same young man that took my son's life is somebody's son. And I know I hurt, and to see him locked up would hurt her. But the point is, she can go and see him. I'll never be able to look at him. Not in the flesh. So I just want him to do the right thing, come forward, if it's he, them, or they, and do the right thing so we can live. You've taken everything I have. This was my only child.
I can sit down and I can hear him all the time. And my one big deal is, if I'd only had a recording of his voice. That's the one thing you can see a picture in the face,
but you want to hear him.
But as time goes on, you're going to realize I can't hear him anymore. And but that's it. I just wish I could hear it.
And I wish God had a phone in heaven just so I can talk to you one more time. And that would be all right with me. I know he's in a better place because we're all meeting again, but I just wish I could just hear him just to hold me and talk to me. I'm just gonna be okay.
And I'm not mad at anyone.
I'm not mad. It's just sad to relive this part.
But
I really would like justice done because there's someone out there that's mean and they cruel, and if they did it to him, they'll do it to somebody else.